45 degrees here, and then 45 degrees that side. Something like that. And then you are going to connect this point to that point. Once you copy that, you project up. And what are you getting? You are getting your front. This is auxiliary view, and it's also the top view. Why? Because this thing is sitting on the ground. But there will be questions where they give you when it's sitting like that. You can't say that the auxiliary view is the top view. A top view will be viewed like that, unless when it's sitting like that. Auxiliary view becomes the top view as well. And that's why I've drawn it here. But when it's slanting like that, you can't use this as your top view. Okay, so this one is very, very, very different. The next thing you're going to do is project up to get your front. This corner is with that corner. And then the center, in this corner you project up. And that one is going that way. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll use this as the base. And it's got a height. They say that it's cut at 45 degrees. You follow that cut of 45 degrees until it finishes to cut here. Okay. After you cut, you're going to project the inside, which is your, this is a prism, okay? We call this one a prism. And the one that is inside here is pyramid. So you project your pyramid also up, the green one. So I'll project the pyramid that way, and the midpoint. But the pyramid is going to the apex. If you check nicely there, there's an apex. Yeah, you'll see there's an apex of 90 millimeters from the bottom. Can you see? So you measure 90 going up. So let's say 90 is up to there. I'm going to use green for the pyramid. The bottom of your pyramid is here. That one, this one, and that one. Can you see my dots? I'm taking from the green one. You see where they are hitting at the bottom here. Then from there, you take to the apex. So with this one, you can't draw the front before the auxiliary view. You first have to do the auxiliary view. Whether it's sitting like this or sitting like this, the front is always taken from the auxiliary view. Okay, so this is what I've done. Why the black one is a prism? Because the lines are straight. They are not converging to the apex. But the pyramid must converge to the apex. So what are we going to do? From there, you join to the apex there. But make sure that you draw with a ruler. This one also. And then this middle one. But do you know that this is hidden details? Because it's inside. They have even shown you there on the drawing. It's hidden details, this one also. But this one will be solid because of the prism outside. It will be a solid line that way. Then this one will be hidden. You copy. But before I explain to you this one, I want to briefly just show you the one concept that will help you remember. Let's take, for instance, we have this shape here. And then I tell you that this shape is maybe going that way, straight that way. Can you see? It's an hexagon, an auxiliary view of this. So you are going to project from there to get the front like that and project like that. Then the midpoint is that. Then you are going to get your, can you see the front? And this will be solid. Why is this solid? Because it's a corner. You know those corners of the hexagon. What we do, if we are given this and the examiner wants a right or left, the only secret here is to know, where am I looking from? In first angle projection, the front is a right view. Do you know that? In first angle projection, your front is called a right view. So if you read the question, they can't ask for a right view. What are they asking? Left. Because right view is given. As long as it's first angle projection, they will never ever ask for a right view. They will always ask for left. So in first angle, we are going to do the left here. Then in third angle projection, they will never ask for a left view in third angle because a front view is a left view. That's the difference. So if I give you this one and I want to view from there, it means which angle is this? Third. Because it means the front is a left view. In first angle projection, you can't look from the right because the right view is already given to you. We always look from the left. So this one, I'll give an example like we are looking from right. And if we are looking from the right, what you are supposed to do is to get a quadrant like that and put the top here. Let's just focus at that. I'm just giving face before we come here. I give you this with its auxiliary view. So in planning, you will know to say, oh, it's third angle projection. I need to draw the front view down, 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 down. Then I leave space for top view. The way I did like this quickly here, because I knew it's first angle projection, front sits up on top. I need to leave space for the top view down. And front is a right view in first angle projection. So this is third angle. And what do we do for us to get the other view here, which is now going to be called right view? You know, I'm now teaching third angle projection. This is your left view, but it's the front. So in third angle, they can't ask for a left unless the question is wrong. They will never ever, always they'll ask for right view, meaning you always look from the right of your front. So what I tell students is that these things are solids. I think Mr. Rene showed you the prisms. They are not here, they are upstairs. If this is an hexagon prism, assume like the way it is looking, and then I put it like that, and it's sitting on the ground. And then you are looking from there, from the right. Which of the two sides, this side or the bottom side, are you going to see most if you are looking from the right? Which of the sides, this or the bottom, is the top, right? Because you are looking from there. And again, if I want it in first angle projection, it's the opposite. Because I'll stand this side and I'll see this in full, like fully outlined. Okay, so this one, because we are looking from the right view, do you see that you will see most of this than the bottom there? But you need to understand what is the shape here. That is that shape. That is the shape they give you. If it's a square, they will show a square there. But when you start getting your right view, you will get a shape which is here, because that's what you are looking at. We'll do two shapes. We are going to do, it's like we do a roof and we do the floor. Then what joins the roof to the floor? The wall. Which is the wall? The edges. Those are straight lines when we do the right view. So the first thing I tell the students is that you must always start with the face that you are closer to. So because you are looking from there, project the face here before you do the bottom. After you finish that, already you know this face is fully outlined. No hidden details because I'm looking near there. And when we come to the bottom here, There's a half which is from that corner to here, which you will see from there, but you can't see this edge when you're looking from that side. So when we come to the bottom side, there's a half which is going to be outlined, and there's a half which is going to be hidden. But this is fully outlined. And again, if I was looking from the left, I was going to outline this bottom fully and leave the top half, you see like here, outlined, and the bottom half hidden on the other end. It works like that. So you have to know where you're looking from. Fine. There is our drawing. There is the auxiliary view. When we come to auxiliary view, when I say a right view, it's a right-hand side of this center line. You see this main center line here. Which one is the right of this line? Right, left. Can you see? Look at my arrows. This is left. This is? The way it is slanting, you stand like that. Then you can see right, left. So when we come to the other half, which is going to be half hidden, half outlined, the one that will be fully outlined is the right half, because that's where you're looking from. The right half is the one that will be outlined. But what we do, we number. You see the corners there. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, and 6. There's an important center line that I want you not to forget. Not this main center line. This main center line is just to demarcate right from left. Where is our main center line here? Right, left. It's sitting flat, but it's different from that one because this is tilted. So my eyes must be in line with that main line. Then the right-hand side on the auxiliary view will be viewed from 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see? When we come to the main object, which is the front view, when we are looking here, we are looking at the faces. It's this face and that face, and this line and that line. If you can see 3, 4, it's this one. I'm going to now number them. Which one is number 1 here? Do you see this is 1 and 6? Can you see? Then also at the bottom is what? 1 and 6. So when I'm creating a roof, I will focus on the points here because that's where I am looking from. Then I've got number 2 and 5. You see this one? We got 2 and 5 and 2, 5. This one is 3 and 4. 3, 4. Now the question is project your right view. To project the right view, you come in that quadrant. You look at the face that is fully visible. We agree it's that one. So project from each of those corners 1, but make sure you don't draw through your auxiliary view. It must be a bit far because it's untidiness. So we don't project from the auxiliary view. It's very wrong. You can't project from the auxiliary view. The auxiliary view is just to help us get this shape and also to do the marking. I'll show you how we do the marking. And then for you to go and get the marking here, you need to know this center line. I want you to look at this black center line. This black center line is very, very important in drawing. When I'm teaching, I call this one a Y line. It's perpendicular to the main. And the Y line is always a line or center line parallel to the width. Do you know this is the width? When we come to our shape here, is this the width or this is the width? It's this one. So your Y line is this one. If you know your Y line, this subject will be easy because there will be times they say the shape is facing that side. So your Y line is, that's it. So there we know the Y line. Then when you come to getting the right view, create another line anywhere where it's convenient, maybe like that. This one is also your, this and that, they are one and the same. But here it's looking like from the right view. This is just from the auxiliary view. Guys, what it means by Y line is that any numbers that is on the Y line, when you are looking from here, you see the way I'm facing like that, the way I did the arrows, I said this is my right view, you remember? So when I'm looking from here, when I put the arrow like that, which numbers are on the right of the Y line? On the right-hand side of the Y line. This is a Y line, you see it? This is your eyes, you're standing like that. Which one is right, which one is left? It's like I'm standing like this. Is this not right, left? You put your Y line here. Can you see which numbers? It's 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, and 4. They are on the left of Y line. Do you know why I'm teaching you that? Because those are the points you must mark here. Every point that goes to the right here must be on the right here. The point on the left of your Y line will be on the left here when you're getting the shape. Yes. When I come to this one, you see the way it's facing. Then if I can put a shape here, let's say it's sitting like that. Then I say 1 here, 2 here. There is our Y line. I must stand the way I'm standing. You see, put the Y line in the middle of my eyes. Then I'll know that 2 is on the right. Maybe there's 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 4 will be on the left of the Y line. You change the orientation, follow the Y line. From the left view, stand on the left like this and look at the Y line. Right of Y, left of Y. Right view, you must be standing like on the right of this. Then you can know right hand side, left hand side. Then you'll be marking the same way here, but you'll see how we do the marking. I'll start with 1 and 6. Is 1 and 6 on the Y line or away from the Y line? This one here and this 6 here. How far from the Y line? You take your compass like that. You see that distance? 1 is on the right, right? And 6 is on the left. So that distance when you take, go with this horizontal line, put your compass here, mark what? 1 and mark 6. We do the same with 2 and 5. We take our compass that way. 2 will be marked on the right, 5 will be marked on the left. That distance you go with your compass, put your compass here, you mark your 2, you mark your 5. And then you go to 3 and 4. Obviously 3 and 4 is the same distance with that, can you see? Yeah. But 3 on the right, 4 on the left. So I'll just align with 1 and get what? 3. And align there and get what? 4. We have agreed that that is fully visible. Connect your points. It's 1 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. You see the shape we have created. I'll do the same at the bottom and then later on join them with vertical lines. Then I'm done with that shape. When we come to the bottom, 1/2 will be outlined, 1/2 hidden. Which 1/2 will be outlined? You come to the main center. It's the right half, not the left half, because we are looking from the right hand side. It will be the right half of your auxiliary view that will be outlined here, which means it's 2, 3, 4 to 5 only. Then 5 to 6 to 1, 1 to 2 will be what? Hidden, because it's on the far left. We are on the far right, we are on the near right. Fine, there is point 3 and what? 4, horizontal line. And then 2 and 5 at the bottom. 1 and 6. Fine. For you to mark 1 and 6, you can either align. There is 6, align, and mark what? 6. Can you see here? 1, I can just align there and mark 1. Or you do the same measurement. Then you go to 2 and 5. Where is 5? There is 5. Align, mark 5. 2, align, mark. And then we have 3 and 4. 3 and 4, the other 4 is here. Align, get your 4. And then go there, straight there, mark 3. There's your Y line. I said one half is hidden, one half outlined. I've already mentioned which right half, or which half will be outlined. It's 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. This is this one. 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. Solid. But from here to here, hidden. From here to here, hidden details. From here to here, hidden. We have created the two faces of the solid. Then we need to join them with, you can see there on the sketch, they are joined with solid lines. It's 1 on top with 1 at the bottom. 2 on top with 2 at the bottom. 5 on top with 5 at the bottom. 3 with 3. 4 with 4. We have them sitting there. But again, you have to know which ones will be outlined. It's only 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5. Why? On the right half of where you are viewing from. So I'll start. 5 to 5 is what? Solid. There is 5 to 5 here, solid. 2 to 2, solid. Which other one? 3 and 4, you see? Because it's on the right of the main center. 3 to 3, solid. And 4 to 4, solid. Then we can't see how 1 goes to 1. You are not going to see this line here because you are on that side. So how 1 goes to 1 at the bottom is hidden. From this 1 to 1 here, it's supposed to be what? Hidden details. But there's a solid line, so you just indicate hidden here. Until that point. 6 also you won't see. You are going to indicate like that. That shape is done. It's the basics. It's Y line. It's the main line. Main line is to show right, left. Y line also is right, left, but you follow where the Y line is tilting to. Then you can know which one goes to the right of Y line, which one goes to the left of Y line. It can either be this way, or that way. No other way. It's either sitting flat, tilting to the right, or tilting to the left. So I'm going to show you only this one, the left view. Because once you get the left view right, it's easy to get the top. How is it easy? You are going to work with projection. You see, there will be 45 degrees here, right? Line. We want to get the top view in this quadrant here, looking from the top of this one. Do you know that when you're looking from the top here, you will see the top edge more than the bottom edge? Again. So you project the top points here up. 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4. But avoid drawing through that. It needs to be far. How do I get a Y line here? Go to the Y line here and choose 45 degrees. Take it here. So this will be a Y line on the top view. Then for me to start getting the top face here, this is 1 and what? 6, right? I need to go there and I project 6 and to 45 degrees, 0.6 is here, where they meet with the other 6 coming from the front. You go to 1, there is 1 here, up with 1, 45, you get your 1 here. So let's just make it uniform. The Y line should be in the mid, like this. 6, 1. Then we go to 2 and 5. There is the line for 2 and 5. Where is 2 and 5 here? You go to 2 and 5. There is 5. Go with 5 until it hits 45. Bring your line here to meet 5 here. There is 5. 2 was on the other end. Go up with your line straight to 45 degrees line. Take it here and get what? 2. With 2 coming there. Then the last 2 points is 2 and 4. 2 and 4, we already have a line going that side. We go here. Where is 2 and 4? It's here in the same line with the 6. Can you see? There. Then you come and mark here. Which one is 4? Yes. Then it's 3 here. 3 with 1. 3 with 1. Get it here. 3. You see the shape is formed. And we know we'll see fully because that is on the highest point. So you need to outline. This is the shape you're going to get. Then you do the same at the bottom. Same. At the bottom, we are not going to see both halves. It's one half hidden, one half outlined. Which one half hidden? The bottom piece you can't see. It's opposite now. The one that we'll see is the one that is a bit higher. Can you see? You will see how 1 goes to 2 and how 6 goes to 5 because it's the one on the highest end. It's like I put it like this. You're on the top view. You will see this edge more than the bottom. Can you see? More than that edge from the top. Yes. But you project vertical lines. 1 and 6. 2 and 5. Then 4 and 3. Again, 1 and 6. This is 1 and 6. I'll just project this one and get my 6. There is 1. 1 was here. There is my 1 here. Then 2 and 5, you go up. Where is 5? There is 5. Then another 5 is here. There was 2. Where is 2 here? At the bottom. 2 is there. Then 3 and 4. Just where 3 was, you come here, you come and mark there. This was 1, then you get your 3 at that point. 4 is going to be here. This was 6. You see? Then outline the half that you are going to see. For sure, the outside one must be outlined. You can't have hidden details in the far end. So the outline is 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 6, 6, 2, 5. But from 5 to 4 here, hidden details. 4 to 3 here, hidden details. 3 to 2, hidden details. There is the other shape. Now we need to join them. Joining them, because you are on the top, you will see 1 to 1, 6 to 6, 2 to 2, 5 to 5. How 3 goes to 3, it's underneath. You won't see. And how 4 goes to 4 is under. Hidden details. It's like this. And then I'm on top. I can't see the bottom. The 2 edges at the bottom is those 2. I won't see. So you are going to join 1 to 1 solid. There is 1 to 1 here. Make it solid. 6 to 6 solid. Which other one? 2 to 2. 2 to 2. Because it's the outside one. Solid. 5 to 5. Solid. Then now it's 3 to 3. Hidden details. There is 3 to 3. You just put hidden details here. Also 4 to 4 here. Hidden details. Done. It's finished. Eh? I don't know if it's making sense. Yeah? I hope so. So you know what? This one I'll guide you just how to get the left view. You will come and get your top view by projecting down to 4 to 45. Immediately one view, you see the way it is easy here because this is complete. The only way to get this is to mark from the Y line, perpendicular to your Y line. You always have to identify your Y line by looking at the width of the shape. Then the main center line is just there to guide us which side we are viewing for the sake of knowing which half is hidden, which half is outlined. If I was looking from the left, it was going to be 2, 1, 6, 5 outlined because it's left view side of the main. Okay. So I'm going to clean this side because I need to project which view here. Left view in first angle projection. I was doing third angle here. You see the setup of third angle. The front is down, the top is here. Right view. This is a left view. When we come to first angle projection, top view, front, which is your right view, and then left view must be here. Now here we'll be looking from, can you see? We'll be looking from the left side of the front, and now from the left side of the auxiliary view, because it's sitting flat. Okay. Can I clean? You try something tomorrow at least. You won't get you remember something. And if you understand this one, I'll teach this one. You get it right tomorrow. Though it's tilted, but the concept is the same. It's similar to what you are looking at. So we are looking at what? Left. You see my arrows? View. Then when we come to auxiliary view, which is the left side? I said that for you to identify the left side, you use the left side of the main line. You see the main center. This is the main center. So our left is what? This side. On the auxiliary view and on the front, they are the same. It's different from that one because it was tilting like that. Let's number them. How you number? You start with the bigger part. You know, here we have two pieces. Ne? There's the prism. It's a hollow prism. It's hollow inside. And there's a pyramid, which is sitting inside the prism. And that's why you see hidden details like that. It's this pyramid that is sitting inside. But we didn't even finish. It was cut, right? It was cut at 60 degrees, I think, coming like that and like this. Then this whole piece is gone. And then there was a circle or cylinder sitting like something like that. It's cut. Now, we are going to mark from the auxiliary view. You are going to say, let me start here. I'll call this one number 1, right? Then this corner here, number 2. This other corner, number 3. This number 4. This other corner, number 5. This number 6, 7, 8. But I usually number them this way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's much easier. Can you see? It's 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. Why? Because it's symmetrical. You can number like that. I mark 2 here, 2 there. 3 here, 3 here. Instead of numbering until 8. We start going up here. Which one is number 1? Can you see number 1 here? 1 point for number 1. Number 2, when you go up, there's 2 at the bottom. Can you see here? And 2 where? Yes. Then you go to number 3. It's 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. Only up until where it was cut. Ignore the rest. You know, it was like that, but it's been cut off. So just work until the cut. And then it's number 4. When you go with 4, there's 4 at the bottom here, and there's 4 at the top. Number 5, this is our 5. It's 5 at the bottom, and 5, done. So when we are looking from the left view, you must tell me yourself, looking from the left side there, what do you see most? Obviously, it's that face. Can you see? All of the points there you will see. You will see the shape of the octagon because that is just a line, but in the front you see the octagon. And then coming to the bottom of the octagon, do you know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are all at the same plane, in the same line, but at different points. Why at different points? Because they will be lying at different positions. You see number 1 is on the Y line. This is the Y line. It's that Y line I put here that we need to introduce the Y line. So this y line is the same as that y line. So any number that falls on the y line must be on the y line here. Any number that is on the right of the y line must be on the right of the y line. But how do I look at the y line? Not the way I'm standing here, no. It's on the left side, you see, because we are viewing from left. So I must stand here. The numbers on the right of the y line is number 2, number 3, number 4. You know, okay, we have same numbers in any way. It's much easier. So it's either way. But if I numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then it was going to be 6, 7, 8 on the right. Yes. So fine. You are going to project, start with the bottom, straight line. Take this horizontal line here. Start marking. Let's start with number 1. We haven't gone to the cut. Wait, I'm at the bottom first. Whether bottom is the same, solid line. Where is number 1 on the in relation to the y line? Where is number 1? On the y line. When you come here, you just mark 1 here. You see here, there is 1 on the y line. Where is number 2? You see that distance, which is the same. So there's 2 here, 2 there. Same distance. Once you take that distance for number 2 here, you go put your compass on the y line, mark number 2 and 2. On the same plane, because all these numbers are at the same position. 3, you are going to take your compass and get 3, like that. And then once you get that 3, you still go to put your compass here and mark 3 and mark 3. Which other one is left? 4 and 4. 4 is here, but when we come here, how far? Take that distance. Do you know that it's the same as 2? If you have, it's the same height as 2. So it means 4 over 2 over 4, 2 over 4. Same distance. Then it's number 5. Is 5 away from the y line or on the y line? On the y line. So it's 1 and what? 5. Because this is our y line. So it's 1 with 5. 1/5. Once you do that, now you go to the cut, because the bottom is dealt with. When we go to this cut here, they are at different heights. Can you see? The numbers are at different heights. So start with 1. 1 is the same. 1 is 1. There's no 1 up. Can you see? It's fine. The only one that is higher is what? 2. So we start at 2. You are going to project this line. Horizontal line. 3, 4, and then you project your 5. Now it's marking. You don't need to stress. You already know the position. You can just align. So if I want 2, you see this line of 2. I'll just go and align with the 2 here. Can you see? Already 2 is here on top. That's 2, and on the right there will be what? 2 here. Just align. So that distance is the same distance we took here. We are done with 2 on top, on the cut. Done. You go to point 3. That line for 3, where was 3 at the bottom? Here. You align, mark 3, and you go up, you mark 3. Then you go to point 4. Point 4 is together with 2, but in this line. So you go straight there and mark your 4. And this side there will be 4. That is that 4. It's this 4 and that 4. And the last one is number 5, which is on the y line. You agree? There is 5. Here it will be there, number 5. And being that we are looking from the left, we will see the cut, how it's chopped, you know, like that. So all the points will be connected solid. You are going to join 5 to 4 with your straight line there, and then 4 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 2. Then you go there. 2 was going to 1, sorry, this is wrong. Can you see there? 2 goes to 1. So from that 2 you come to 1 here. Like that. It will come out like that because 1 hasn't got a height on top. and then from 2 to 3 again, and then there to there, to 4, and 4 to, you can see the shape on the surface. Then you start joining them. When we start to join 1 to 1, 2 to 2, we have to come back now and see which one is solid, because it's not everything that will be solid. Which one will be solid? We come to the left side, you see. The left side of the main center line. Those are the numbers to outline here. Meaning that you will see how 2 goes to 2, you will see how 2 goes to 2, and 3 to 3, and 3 to 3. But how 4 goes to 4, and this 4 to 4, and 5 to 5, no. Because it's on the right. We are looking from the left. So I'll start 1 to 1. 1 is a dot, you see. 1 is 1, 1 and 1 is there. So it's 2 to 2. You see this vertical line here? This vertical line, I need to see it there. It's on the left half. Where is 2? The 2 was here with 2 here, solid. Can you see? Also 2 with 2. 3 with 3, solid. And the bottom should be solid because it's sitting on there. This is the solid line. It's the outer edge. You can't have the outer edge in hidden details. It's wrong. Then, how 4 goes to 4? Hidden details. Because it's on the right-hand side as we are on the left. So 4 to 4 here. You know, there is the 4 here. It's going to be hidden details. But here it's 2 and 4, right? You know that. It's 2 and 4. So it's going to be hidden details. And 2 there. Also 5 to 5, hidden details. Where is 5 on top? Here. Where is 5 at the bottom? There. This line will be hidden details. It's behind. Like, you know, this topic, this is 10 marks. The top view will be 10 marks. Copying 5 marks, which gives you 25. So from that 10 marks I'm doing here, you can, you know, we mark you on line work, correctness, neatness, accuracy, you know. So from 10, you can end up getting maybe 3 or 4. But if it's perfect and clean, you will get. The red lines must be very faint on your page. It's construction lines. What I use, blue, green, black is for outline when you finish. So that shape we are done. We need now to get the pyramid. How do we see the pyramid from the right? With the pyramid, you need to come back and also number it. How are you going to number? You can number A, B, C, D to avoid, you know, confusion. So I will number point A at that corner, B here, point C here, and C here. You know, I'll have C and C, B and B, because it's symmetrical, and A and A. So we number like that. And then you start to project. But where do you project? At the bottom. Let's start. Do you see that this is A? Check how I got that. There is A here. Then I started taking that line to the apex. There is A here. Following the same line, going to the apex. And there will be A here. You see the 2 points I've got for A. It was cut. So from the base, it looks like an hexagon. It's a prism or pyramid with a base of hexagon. But as the lines or the edges are going to the apex, they were cut here, and here it's where it makes, you know, stops having contact with the octagon. So you have 3 points, A, A, A. When we come to point B, there will be B here with 3. There's B here, and there's what? B there. You do that whenever you're dealing with pyramids. Follow, even if the apex is cut away, you must always take your base to the apex. That's how you win. Because I know that I can't get to this B before I get B at the bottom. Remember, we get the bottom first, and then we take them to the apex. Then we can see where they will be cut. So the next one is C. This one here, point C. There's point C. and there is point C there, cut there. Can you see? Yeah. So let's mark the bottom points the way we marked the bottom numbers with the prism. In relation to Y line. Let's start with A. You see A is still sitting on this line. Where is A here? On the Y line or away from the Y line? If it's away, how far? You do this. That's the distance, eh? A to A, A to A. Take that distance, go put your compass there. You are going to mark your point. Let's say A is here, and another A here. You mark. Then B. There's B. You take your distance from the Y line to B, like that, which is the same distance to B here. You go, you put your compass there, you mark what? B, and on the other side you mark B from the Y line. And then it's D. D or C, C and C is the same distance with A. So it's A and C together. You are going to say A over C and A over C. Once you create your base, project the apex as well. Even if it's chopped off, we need it to guide us to get the triangle shape. So this apex here, you are going to go with this. And this is the point here. So from A, I'll go to the apex, from B to the apex, just like that. Then to start getting the shape of the cut, I'll come here and see C with C, B meeting B going to the apex, then we get that cut. It will be formed itself. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll use red first for now as construction line. So I said A to apex, there, A and C. This is A and C. Then it's B. Then you come to A and C here. We start there. And then B. So let's now go to the next level. We are done with this and that, but we need A, B, C, A, B, C to produce them here. If I come to this A here, how will I get it there? I need to go with a line from A, and it must meet with the line going to the apex, the line from A at the bottom. So there's A. You take your line like that. Where was A? Here. Where are they meeting? Here. This is A at that surface. We do the same with what? C. But remember there's A there on the right also. So it's A and A. You see the 2 points for A, which is C as well. It's AC and AC. 2 points. Then we go to B. B was starting here going to the apex. Where does it meet with this B? Here. You get your B and you get your B here. Okay? Then it's point C. You take it to the right. And C is with A. Can you see? C is with A. So what you are going to do, this is not even C here. You are going to mark C at that level because that's C here. It's only for A. So you can't say A and C here. There's no C here, it's A. The C belongs up here, but on the same line for A. So there is going to be our C. And there is going to be C. And I can tell you that when you're looking at that surface, you will see the left half of the hexagon. Left half in relation to the center line. Which are those letters? It's B to A, A to A, A to B. Solid. The back portion you won't see. You will not see how B goes to C, and how C goes to C, and how C goes to B. Those will be in hidden details because they are on the right half. So I'm going to outline A to A. Where is A to A? There is A to A, solid. And then A to B. Then it's A to B, solid. But how B goes to C, hidden, and now C goes to C here, hidden, B to C, hidden. You see the shape? Yeah, it's a straight line. What is next? Next is that from A to A, it's a solid line, but you need to locate this A. How do we locate this A? Take the line there, where it meets with the A going to the apex. That's the point. So there is point A on top here. You do construction line. Where does it meet with the A? This was the A going here. Can you see that point? Point A from there. And on the right as well. There is the other A. Here. Then we go to B. B also you project. And B, you make sure that you follow the B. Where is that point? This one, eh? Yeah, this B. And there is another B there. Then it's what? C, the cutting C. C is going to be cut also at a higher level. This is the maximum of all of the 3 points. How do I get C? Can you see it's C and A? So C is here. And then C there. Now, how am I going to see that this is visible? I come back again, left-hand side. So I'll see A goes to A and B to B, A to A, B to B, solid. But I won't see how C goes to C and how this C goes to C because it's on the right. So we have to outline A going to A, solid. Which is the same here. And B to B, solid. B to B, solid. Then let's make a cut. Coming to a cut also. With a cut, you see the left half. I'll see how A goes to B, meaning A goes to B, A goes to B, solid. Even on top. Where is A? You see the A here. A coming to B, solid. It's the left half. A to B, solid. A to A, I'll see. You see the one I'm outlining. It's this. You are looking from there. But how C goes to C and C to B, you won't see. Where is C? Up here. There is C here. So C coming to B will be what? Hidden details. You need to put a hidden details there. And C to B there will be another hidden detail. And C to C, hidden details. You won't see how this C joins with C unless we are looking from the right. You won't see how C goes to B because you are here. You only see the left half of the auxiliary view. So once you make that shape, the only thing left here is to do it. Obviously, how C goes down to C we didn't show. Where is C? There is C coming to C here. You are going to show hidden details. A small piece only there on the top. And shoot there because there is already a solid line. That shape is done. And then the only thing that you are going to do is to get a circle. This is a cylinder. It's a round pipe, not a pipe, a shaft. It is a shaft. And when you go to the right, you will see how long it is. If you read the question is saying that 80 millimeters diameter, 20 shaft. Can you see that? It's 80 millimeters long if you read. So if it's 80 millimeters long, you are going to say half of 80 and half of 80. It's 40-40. But again, we project this cylinder. And also from the bottom there. Then you mark half of 80, which is 40. Maybe it's ending here. Until there. And there. And then you make it solid. It's a cylinder. So you see the length. And when we come here, you see the pieces here. Which of the two is in the cylinder is more visible than any other. So you're going to make this C hidden details, and this piece will be hidden, you understand? That piece here will be hidden details because the cylinder is closer to you. You are on the left. So this is more visible than that piece. We change this to be hidden details. And all those things that are behind the cylinder will be hidden details also. We are going to change. But this one is closer to the cylinder. So this one is the only piece of the cylinder, hidden details. Here. And use green. Yeah, that piece of the cylinder will be hidden details. Up until there, then it becomes what? Solid. You even put a center line because the cylinder needs to have a center line. You put the center line. $80 millimeters long. That is drawing. You visualize in 3 dimensions. And there's nothing that we have left there. This question was saying that you must show all the hidden details. We have put all the hidden details. We have projected. We have shown construction lines. You will get this is 25. And remembering that when you copy and it's wrong, everything is wrong. Then you go to the concept of, what's this thing? Polygons, Module 1 or Module 2, it taught you how to do hexagon, across the corners, across the flats. That is that concept. The good thing with this octagon here, they gave you the diameter of a circle. It was easier for me to do it. Just draw a circle and do 45 degrees. And then join the corners. And then how do you know it's across corners? When the center line is passing on the corners, you know that is the polygon inside the circle. But when you see the center line is passing on the flats, then you know that it's across what? The flats. Especially the main center line. You see this main center line. Then you know. I'm saying if you see the center line passing on the corners, you see those corners, then you know that this polygon will be drawn inside the circle. And again, when we come to this hexagon, I'm not sure the method I use for hexagon, if it's the right one. It can be the one for inside or for outside, you know that. So once you try both, check the size. If the size is still 25, then one of the two is correct, because the other one is smaller. Yeah, the one that's inside the circle will be smaller. Just make sure you counter check for the hexagon. Okay. That's how you do the thing, the solids. Unless there's questions, I think I'm done. Easy.
Yeah.